up, folks? We're live. Yusuf, we're live playing For Honor.
We are, Chris.
Yeah.
God, that was. Oof. I just got killed.
We want to start the stream with you all seeing something really good. And so Yusuf nobly threw himself upon his enemy's blade.
That's true.
For you.
For everyone out there, out in the internet, watching this Twitch stream. Yeah, I'm playing For Honor because it is the Blades of Persia event. The tail end of the Blades of Persia event. So I got killed by the prince. Well, I got killed while fighting the prince. Ooh, now I'm fighting this peacekeeper who has the dagger of time.
Peacekeeper has the dagger of time. Whoa. Oh, what is happening? Like slipping in and out. Gosh, that is
all right.
terrifying.
I just got quadruple teamed. That wasn't fun.
All the bad guys went to where you were and they jumped. That is a real. It's right. For Honor Creatives. R.I.P. Faux show. Yusuf. This event is live now. It's been going for a little bit. For Honor Creatives, welcome to the chat. Jocko Kelly, hello. Is Turtle, hello. Tony Balalono, sup?
Ooh.
Glad to have y'all joining us as Yusuf and I do our Ubisoft News Plays streaming from home series continues. Unabated. Playing a little For Honor fun time. Tell.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out right now, chilling. Usually our streams go live at 10.
This is like the free stream fun.
Yeah.
Alright. Those spikes don't, you don't want to go to there.
Ooh.
What's up, OG Curry? Good to see ya. Davon, excited for For Honor again. Yeah, we're
OG
excited.
Curry, I like that. I like that name.
Played For Honor a little bit here. It's a good time. It's a good time.
I always like jumping into a For Honor event.
Mm-hmm.
Those folks, they make good events.
They do. We got a cool glimpse of the like shifting sands.
You know, it's like
That sort of
spikes.
surround the environment.
Oh yeah, they completely redid like the harbor map.
It's like the sand dunes now.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
We're also just fine tuning our audio setup just so it's, you know, good for you folks. If you're in chat and you're ever like, hey, can't really hear you guys. Hey, this X is a little too loud. Let us know because we can fix that. And also, Yusuf and I aren't like the ace streaming techs you might believe us to be. We're pulling it together. But,
Shocker.
But your input is appreciated.
Peek behind the curtain.
What's up, Boa Cheese?
Nope. This warden is just trying me. And you know what? I ain't gonna have it, Chris.
Not having it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait. Well, the prince just came and stabbed me in the back.
Wow, that dude is speedy. Ah, then he turned invisible. Wow. OP. And I guess that's sort of the point. What's up, Fat John? Doing good. Yeah, it's sunny morning here in California. Check it out, we can do this now. Like my video camera and be like, hey, look out the balcony, you'll see some trees and blue skies. Not a lot of leaves on that tree currently. They're starting to come back though. You got the green buds coming back. Spring is on its way here in California. Tater da. So
I killed the prince, Chris. I killed the prince.
I don't know. He looks kind of alive.
He reround time. Oh,
He
gosh.
rewound time from being dead to being alive.
Oh,
and then
God.
he threw a hella spike through your body. Oh man, that didn't go great.
Mochi's is playing Blackfriar. I've been noticing a lot of Blackfriars this morning, honestly.
Yeah, you were on a team with 3 other Black Friars earlier. Oh, big old party.
Hey, my teammate got the dagger of time. So I was holding off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You died so that they could get the dagger. Yusuf.
Well, I died because that peacekeeper dropped a catapult on me.
Oh, right. You're talking about like the direct cause of death.
Correct.
Catapult projectile, as opposed to the endeavor in which you perished.
NR10. Who's my mains? Jormungandr, as of late, for sure. I also really like Hitokiri. I'd say those are my two mains right now. What about you? Who are you playing NR10?
Curious. I don't play much For Honor these days, but when I used to play Nobushi, that's what I really like to play.
I'm watching Nobushi right now.
Just the dance of the long.
Nobushi's trying to bait someone in this following purple ladder.
Ah, yes, the ladder dance. Oh, time to make a quick zipline move. Uh-oh, someone was waiting there for you.
Yorm, well, aren't you skilled? Stitches, so I say Yorm. Honestly, Yorm was definitely not any hero I thought was my main at all. But I had a little show match with Mike over at the Warriors. And if you don't know, the Warriors then is a For Honor, usually weekly live stream that happens by the developers over there. And me and Mike, who host the Warriors, then got into a little tiff, you could say.
Beef.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a beef, and so we had it out. We played a best of 5 1v1, where you had to play at least 4 different heroes. And Yorm is really what saved me. Like it was looking kind of rough at first, but Yorm is what got me 2 wins out of the 3 that I needed. So I'm a fan of Yorm now.
Big ups to the Yorm.
To be fair, I love Yorm customization. Yes, Yorm customization is very, very cool.
You can get some really cool looking hammers.
Just you saw the fight, cool.
Kind of ornate weapons of death vibe that For Honor loves so much. So good.
I have a mask outfit on right now too. We'll do one more Yorm just to show that off, and then jump into some other heroes after that.
Look at y'all like shin deep in sand. Look, I'm down with being shin deep in like snow. Shin deep in sand creeps me out.
Oh, I'm the exact opposite.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's look at the facts, Chris. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You are from Massachusetts. I am from Egypt.
Yeah. I'm not. Okay.
We're
okay.
We're used to our elements.
Cultural affinity is certainly a factor here, but I'm just talking about like my own personal sense of safety. Like, if you bury me in sand up to my mid shins, it's gonna be tough for me to like mobilize out of that situation. Like, I will be hindered, and each inch higher, it's gonna get much more restrictive. Whereas with snow, bury me in some snow, it's not as heavy. It doesn't scare me as much. That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying, but snow also has like, oh, it's cold, or like, am I covered? And like, it's gonna be wet eventually. Like,
that's true.
Am I covered because there's an avalanche? That's also terrifying.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking more of like a shifting sand dune type vibe.
Yeah, like quicksand is not nearly as prevalent of a thing as I was led to believe.
by the media of your youth.
Exactly.
Same. I feel the same way. I feel like it makes you think anywhere there's sand, there's gonna be that patch. It's not true, folks.
Hey, what's up, Kaiser Dark X?
Hey. Ooh. Cultural streams, Lawbringer is bae. Yeah, I do like the Lawbringer, even just because it's like, look, I'm seeing faces of other warriors. Nah, Lawbringer's like, lock it up. You don't know me. You can't see me. I mean, you can't see me because I'm massive and I have huge axe, but you can't see my.
I love this execution. It takes forever.
It took so long. Oh, worth it.
That's from the
it.
Wrath of the Jormungandr event.
Folks, let's do a little intro here, Yusuf, shall we?
Let's do it, Chris.
Welcome to Ubisoft News Plays, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Waters.
I'm Yusuf McGee. I'm fighting a Dark Prince. Sorry.
Focus on the Dark Prince. Not a character you usually see in For Honor, but we are playing For Honor special seasonal event, or just a special event. I don't know if it's seasonal. The For Honor Prince Persia crossover.
Blades of Persia.
Blades of Persia. That's
the name of the event. I got wrecked by the Dark Prince.
kind of gonna happen, right? Because the Dark Prince is super powerful. Give us a little sampling of what kind of mojo the Dark Prince is throwing out here.
I like Icebreaker throwing me that shade. Whoa, isn't Yusuf getting wrecked by the Prince? All right, the Prince is no joke. Basically, so this mode's called Wrath of Time. The way it works is it's a twist on Dominion, like most special event modes are. But basically, every once in a while, the Dark Prince appears on the map and just causes havoc. Like isn't fighting for any one team or anything like that. Just runs around, causing havoc, wielding his Dagger of Time. And whoever kills him, once he is killed, he drops the Dagger of Time, and then you can pick it up. You get the ability to slow down time in like an area of effect around you, which, as you can imagine, in a game like For Honor, is quite a deadly ability.
It's big.
Yeah. But the Prince himself can like dash around the battlefield. He can slow time. He can drop spikes. Ooh. Still getting trophies in this game.
Nice.
Two years and some change later.
Also, the thing I like about this event is that there's actually there's two phases to it, and we're in the second phase of it. So like it used to be, like last week it was Blades of Persia, and the Prince would show up, but now it's the Wraith of Time, and it's the Dark Prince. So like he's all corrupted by the Sands of Time. If you played Prince of Persia games in the past, you know that sort of like Sands of Time corruption was a thing, let you use like more brutal powers and whatnot. So we're gonna be trying to steal this dagger.
Yeah, what was it? Two Thrones was the game? Or
Two Thrones, Warrior Within. I'm not sure exactly which one it was that got like dark with it, but
well, like Warrior Within definitely got dark, but Two Thrones was like the cover that had like the Prince split in half.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So, and part of the event is also this redesigned harbor map. So, like, you'll notice the buildings in the background are all sort of like Prince of Persia themes. The architecture is very different.
Yeah, you got minarets.
Silhouetted against the moonlight.
Yeah.
And then lots of palm trees, and the water is now sand dunes. So, yeah. It's cool.
Hey, we killed the Prince. Can I get the dagger? No! Teammate got it. Alright, so you can see that's what it looks like when you have the dagger.
Let's watch what this fellow does. Well, I guess we gotta watch you getting shot by this ward, because you can't like watch other things happening. Gotta focus on the game. Yusuf, stick with it.
Ooh. Oh,
well,
there's the time slow.
Put up a decent fight. The time slow showed up just a little too late to save Yusuf. Let's watch this princed up character. Whoa. Wow. Like trying to do the sort of teleportation thing.
Yeah, but you could see that the Shaolin there like did die, but then used the dagger to like kind of get like an instant revive.
Cool. Banging that huge hammer. Smethix, what's up? Good to see you. Folks, we are chatting with folks at twitch.tv/Ubisoft. If you're watching on YouTube or Mixer, we're glad to have you there too. If you want to join the chat, hop over to Twitch. If not, cool. Just keep on watching. Keep on seeing how Yusuf's going to get out of this one. The answer is across the river Styx, through the Vale of Tears, and out the other side. That's how you go. That's how it goes sometimes, Yusuf. Got to pass through the afterlife to regain a new life.
Icebreaker pointing out the fact, though, that I am a bit stronger than Mike, which is true.
Like in every way?
In every way. In
As
every
a
way.
For Honor player? As a real-life human? Wow. A lot. Obi-Wan asking if there are any planned reworks for the Shinobi. That, my friend, is a question for the fine folks on the For Honor dev team. You can catch them during the Warriors Den live streams. Those can be found usually on Thursday mornings at, if I'm not mistaken, 8 a.m. Pacific time? Or is it 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Pacific time. That's our local time. So that's how I view the world, obviously. The Warriors Den is the For Honor dev team hosting a show where they sort of talk about upcoming.
Oh,
Hi.
okay. Well, that's interesting. We'll stay in this
Fun.
one. So we had a little bit of a hiccup there.
Yeah, it looks like
Things
they
happen when you stream
don't
from
have a
home.
stream scheduled for tomorrow. As you know, folks, we are the Ubisoft News team. We're streaming from home. A lot of Ubisoft teams are streaming from home, given the current situation in the world. So, but you can still get in touch with them via Twitter and ask those questions there. Yusuf and I don't have any particular insight on that.
We do not. We can. We're waiting. So this event also comes with the Blades of Persia Battle Pass.
Ooh,
Which-
what have you got so far, buddy?
Not much so far. I'm fresh into this.
Haven't gotten too deep.
No. As you can see, it comes with 30 tiers.
Can you linger on one of these long enough for us to
Yes,
see what it
yes.
is? Yeah. Ooh, Sandy. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, God, the Trident. Oh. You know, the Trident, arguably, it feels like kind of one of the sillier weapons because it's like a giant fork. I use a version of that every day. I mean, sure, a knife is like a small sword, but just like the big fork just seems a little silly because you have to, but it's gnarly. It's real nasty.
I mean, it's 3 stabbies at once. Ooh.
Yeah.
God.
Clean it off. That's one of your faves.
It is.
It's
See,
okay.
wait, okay, you read that as cleaning it off? I always
Oh.
interpreted that as cutting themselves.
No, I think you're right. I think you're actually right because it was a very
Yeah.
deliberate, and that there might have even been a little blood spray. What is that? The peekaboo dance?
Oh, yeah. The Nusha.
Get hyped. Sabulous times. Is that a word? I'm gonna look that up. I've never heard that word before.
Yeah, that's what all these idle effects are called.
Sabulous.
The Zanhu, shout out to the Zanhu, like, I think the most, like,
This word is not in
regal
Merriam-Webster's
looking.
dictionary. Sorry. Zhenhu?
Yeah, Zanhu looks just, like, very, like, honorable and, like, very good posture. Just, like, solidly built.
I feel like they're not like bad posture warriors kicking it in.
No, but, like, the Zanhu just looks... Ooh.
Okay,
digging
so
this.
apparently it's like a medical sabulous, being sandy or gritty in the Merriam-Webster medical dictionary.
Sandy or gritty. Okay, well, that
Maybe
works in this case.
It's a British English thing, like sand in texture. Also, sabuline of plants growing in sand. Interesting.
I do like this emblem customization. Of course, that's also in addition to the Year 4 Season 1 Battle Pass, which you see up here as well. These are all, like, Wyverndale, like, related. So, like, you get things like dragons in them.
What happened to the head? I couldn't see. It was hugging it so much. Just too much hug.
Yeah, these are execution emotes. I gotta do some more unlocking of those.
Hey there, Chris W. Twitch. I like the name.
Hey!
I want a new Prince of Persia that is a Souls-like with Batman/Mordor style combat. Fast stealth and rewind contextualizes the enemy respawns. Ooh, I kind of like that rewind like affects enemy respawns thing.
That'd be really cool.
I'm intrigued. I like it.
Catch the plug. We're playing on... Oh, no, you're asking someone else what they're playing on. Obviously, you can tell probably from the button prompts that you're seeing on screen. We were playing on PS4.
Mm-hmm. NR10 asking what place do you have in Ubisoft? I'm gonna go ahead and interpret that as what do Yusuf and I do at Ubisoft? So we're on the Ubisoft News team. We're out of the San Francisco office in the Bay Area here in California, and our team basically like we write all the news that goes up on the news tab on news.ubisoft.com, keeping you up on announcements, and then we also new games, etc., updates to games, live events, all that stuff, as well as interviews with Ubisoft creators all around the world throughout the whole Ubisoft business. There's like 17,000 Ubisoft employees or something. It's a ton, and so there's so many cool people and cool jobs there. We like try to highlight as many of them as we can. Through interview articles, but as well through videos. We also put videos up on YouTube. The Ubisoft Originals sort of playlist is all our stuff. We recently did a video preview for new Ghost Recon Breakpoint content with Sam Fisher, episode 2. We'll be streaming that on Friday, but if you want to know more about it, see a little bit of it in action, you can go to YouTube and find that on the Ubisoft channel, Ubisoft North America channel. We also did a video update for the Crew 2, had an update recently.
Oh yeah, Inner Drive.
Mm-hmm.
New free update to the Crew 2.
And so yeah, that's kind of what we do here at Ubisoft. Would you say, Yusuf?
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty accurate.
We also do live streams, but you knew that. Because you knew that. So we're doing it. Alright, how do you like the stack up here, Yusuf?
Okay, so we have...
Is that hair on top of the Lawbringer's head? I'm sorry. It was hair on top of 3 little skulls inside of the Lawbringer's
Oh, I missed that. On the enemy team?
Yeah, the enemy team. Watch out for him. Probably just, there. Nope. That's that person has the axe. They want to chop you. Icebreaker says, "Oh no, Yusuf is Hitokiri. Run, fools, run!" Sneaky Snake is running. Or are they? Oh, yes, they are. Yes. They're definitely running away.
They don't want none. I love these minion redesigns. See, these are the chunky minions I was talking about, Chris.
Yes, they are like this kind of pale skin, like sallow skin look.
They got some meat on them.
Yeah.
Versus, my like skeletons, which are, literally just bones.
Versus the glowing bonesies you have over there.
They got some meat on their bones.
Alright, so this is like a modified version of Dominion.
Yes. So yeah, standard Dominion rules, 3 zones. First to 1,000
someone's coming and throw them into the blades. Oh, they're not coming. Sorry.
They're not coming. But of course, in this mode, the Dark Prince shows up occasionally and just wreaks havoc. But if you kill the Dark Prince, you can pick up his dagger, the Dagger of Time. You get a whole bunch of special abilities with it.
Do you know, does the Dark Prince spawn at like a particular place every time?
No, I believe it's random.
All right, folks, if you have any tips for getting the jump on the Dark Prince, let us know in chat because we want to get that dagger.
Well, it's interesting. So when you fight the Dark Prince, like it's immediately obvious, like he is sort of a version of the Tiandi. Like he pulls out the same kind of like moveset as the Tiandi. Which, like, makes sense weapon-wise.
Spawns on the B capture point. And also that this game mode is called Get Wrecked by the Prince. It's fine. Get wrecked. Oh, yeah.
I love that execution.
It's so good, because you're like, I could have chopped your head all the way through with my huge axe, but I decided to give you a little kick. Just drive it home. Gnarly.
Okay, so that big effect there means the Dark Prince is here.
Go to B. Go to B. Oh, that was a cool sound. What? Get back here, Prince. Come on, use it. 1v1.
Oh, the time slow.
That was a joke. No 1v1. Just stay engaged.
Like you can see there, like the Tiandi.
See there. Yeah, let the enemy attack them. Or your bloodthirst is too much.
Okay. Let's go find.
Okay, or by sea, maybe? Oh no, they're back at the back side of the boat, or front part of the boat.
Oh, there
Yep, there they are. Health is like at about 2/3. They're coming for you. Watch out. Stay frosty.
Oof.
Ooh, caked by the Dark Prince himself. I mean, honestly, it's an honor. It's an honor just to be caked.
But yeah, you see, like it's not the same like archetype as like the commander in Breach. Or like it was over like a year ago now, but like there's the Assassin's Creed crossover with like Ezio and Cesare, and they were just kind of like really like big, beefy commanders. Like this is the Prince is like the Tiandi, but like way buffer.
Yusuf, this might be your chance to kill the Dark Prince.
Okay, well the Dark Prince just killed everyone else with all these spikes. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's very close to dying. You're in
I'm
a
getting zoned out.
This is your chance. You just have to make a superhero play. There you go.
Oh, well the Prince is still up.
Nope,
I got in the middle. I don't want to.
Oh, no, get in the middle. No. Wait, bide your time. Oh, okay. Yep. Now it's you versus the Prince.
Oh, the Prince is hitting these feints also.
Hey,
we just won. Okay.
The Prince killed the last enemy he got for you. Well, here, you increased your time in proximity to the Prince, thus, by my calculations, increasing your chance of getting the dagger. So that's positive momentum. I like it.
I liked that Lawbringer victory emote, the one-armed push-ups. That can't be easy with all that armor on.
No,
let's be honest.
Not. Jammed Carl with a suggestion. The moment the Prince does like a prey animation, it's best to back dodge because he's going to do a spear attack.
Oh, okay. Good to know. And yeah, and like when you're seeing the reward screen, anything you see with like a green border like that with a little trumpet, that means it's an event reward. Hey, new tier of the battle pass, the Blades of Persia battle pass. That is at least.
Gaudo, hello, welcome to the chat.
Stitches, we have no insight or knowledge or authority over server allocation.
Sorry, wish we could help you out, but
yeah.
I just straight up don't know. All right, Yusuf's bringing his doll head collection into battle once again.
Oh no, that wasn't picking. That was just. I'm just.
Okay.
I want to take a look at. My favorite thing to do is taking a look at the executions.
Oh yeah, let's watch them. Let's do it.
Oh wait, I got a new helmet first. Do I want this one? Oof.
Ooh. Let's the creepiness merits of this one are pretty strong.
It's true.
Although.
Let's go.
I don't know. Let's try it out. See how you feel.
All right. So.
Kind of spooky.
As you can see too, there's a sale going on right now on executions, or just emotes, that general thing.
That was just a straight up head chop. Oh no, it was a little trippy dip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh. This is just gonna be us making uncomfortable grunt noises as we watch Larry get aimed over and over again. So like, is that the name of the warden? The dummy?
Yeah. So my philosophy on executions, Chris, I typically want to have, because like realistically, I'm not using my you can map 4 technically. Like you have your hold square and hold triangle. I normally just do the square triangle. Like I don't remember often to like push them or to hold them
in the heat of battle.
Yeah, but I like one fast one and one long one. So this is my long one, obviously. Like,
it's so long.
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, but you like, did their face disappear? Oh,
and then this is my like short one. Like I can pull this off typically in the heat of battle.
The kick, it's so good. Hello, the Great Raider. Welcome.
Let's see what some of the Blades of Fate. Here we go. Ooh, I might have to get this. Oh yes, 100%. We're doing this.
Let's see this one again. All right, you have unlocked the execution Blade of Fate.
Oh my god,
the flippity dip.
So I need to replace my triangle.
Can we get another look at it?
I should turn off the execution effects because there's a lot going on. It makes it kind of hard to see. Let me.
A flip with the blade, yeah. Crows saying, "Love the article you wrote, Chris." Which one? Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
How do I unequip?
Oh, the R6. Yeah. So in the course of our Ubisoft news stuff, we cover a lot of games, Rainbow Six included. And so I did an interview with Leroy Athanasoff, the creative director of Rainbow Six Siege. It just posted last week. And it's super interesting to talk about Year 5, what kind of gameplay innovations they want to bring, what their approach is to doing operator reworks and stuff like that. It's a really good one. If you folks are interested in Rainbow Six Siege, I highly suggest it. Cultural Streams asking if you get R6 packs from watching this. You do not. We don't have rewards on for this stream. These are just like casual Let's Plays. We do them every Wednesday and Friday of a whole variety of Ubisoft games. If you're looking for any kind of like reward stuff or whatever, it's best to check in with maybe the social media account of that given game, and we'll let you folks know when we have a heads up of where you can, what streams will give you that stuff.
Yeah, we usually don't do drops for games that we're not streaming. So like if we're playing For Honor, the odds of you getting Siege drops pretty unlikely.
Kaplonk.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just the head came right off.
I might have to get this for everyone. That was always, God, like my favorite thing in Prince of Persia. Like you would like run up the faces of enemies and like flip back around them and like slash them in the back.
Yeah,
Ugh.
It was also super good for like your space management in combat,
Yes,
right?
100%.
For like moving around the battle when there's like a bunch of dudes swarming you. I do remember that.
Okay.
Chris W. Twitch asking, is there anywhere to post ideas and feedback on games? Yeah, the support forums like support.ub.com. They don't just have like help. I have a problem with this. They have general discussion stuff. You can also where you can post ideas. You can also check out some games have like subreddits that are pretty active, so you can check those out as well.
All right, we're having a bit of trouble getting into a Wrath of Time match, so let's just jump into regular old Dominion, because we got our emotes, or we have our executions now. We can bring a little bit of Wrath of Time to regular Dominion.
I like it.
Icebreaker, that's not a Hito execution. And, hey, the event executions are agnostic. They go wherever.
That's true. You can take it on the road.
Yeah.
Yusuf Stitches has a question here. It says they're studying to become a game artist. How did they learn about that area? And Ubisoft mainly use a program called Maya, which is apparently what most of the industry uses.
Yeah, Maya is definitely a pretty ubiquitous software for sure. Now, I mean, Chris and I aren't developers ourselves, but I know by and large, for the most part, when you're talking about 3D art, Maya is kind of the standard.
Yeah, and something to keep an eye out for, especially now, folks, is that game companies, like for example, Game Developers Conference was supposed to be in San Francisco a few weeks ago, but it was canceled. So a lot of game companies have been making their talks, especially Ubisoft, has been making the talks available online. So whereas you would previously have to, attend or get access to the GDC Vault or something, I'm pretty sure now there are like a lot of talks of just developers talking about their workflow, their processes, what programs they use, etc., available online. So do some searching. Search for Ubisoft, search for other game studios that you think are interesting. Search for sort of like, that game artists talking shop, and you should be able to find a lot of stuff out there that should give you some insight.
Yeah, that's a really good tip, Chris. Actually, I had totally forgotten.
Thanks, Yusuf. Yes, it seems like ages ago.
Honestly, it does. Like, time is just a construct that makes zero sense to me anymore.
Prepare for battle, Yusuf.
Chris W. Twitch. That wasn't even on purpose.
Ubisoft.
Ubiquitous software. So yeah, for folks who don't know, Ubisoft is actually short for, got its name from ubiquitous software.
Is that true?
It is. That's why it's Ubisoft, not Ubisoft.
Is it true?
Or
did we just make that up?
No, it's 100% true.
All right. Yusuf, you're confident. I like
am.
your confidence.
I have talked to very high up people at this company about this. But yeah, one of my pet peeves actually is Ubisoft.
Ubi?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. Everyone I do feel like I kind of like that people pronounce it different ways. Like,
Which, to be fair, happens
Yeah.
a lot with people who also work here.
Yeah, even within the company, people
Yeah.
pronounce it different ways. I mean, a lot of it is because the company covers a lot of different countries and different accents and different languages, and so
100%.
people have different linguistic backgrounds that they bring to it. So I like Ubisoft released a video a few years ago that was kind of like it was sort of tongue-in-cheek humor about the fact that people call it different pronunciations, and the gist of it was like, call it whatever you like. We don't care. It's fine. Death Popstar says Ubisoft. Definitely one I've seen. All right.
Okay, that didn't go so well. For some reason, that Lawbringer didn't get knocked down.
I was looking at chat. I just hear you say that didn't go so well. I look up. He's hoisted in the air on top of a sphere. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that didn't go so well.
No. Yorm is epic. I will agree with you, JMT Carl. The hammer slam especially. So like, Yorm is really good at like sapping opponents of stamina, and then you want to do that because if you can get them without stamina, you can knock them down. If you can knock them down, you can execute a heavy hammer slam, which is like when the Yorm like grabs the hammer by the end and spins it around and slams it down on the ground. Deals like huge, massive damage.
Yusuf, we got some insight into why that your opponent was able to get up so quickly.
Oh, why's that?
Death Popstar says he got hit with some external, and it made him stand up quicker. Icebreaker saying your teammate made a zone attack, and that's why the Lawbringer stood up.
Oof. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
There you go. Yeah. No, this is one of the things that we really appreciate about For Honor streams is y'all coming into the chat also who have like you all have like there are folks out there with like a very deep knowledge of the game, and it's always fun. We like when you share that knowledge because like we get to cover a lot of different Ubisoft games. So we don't necessarily always have the depth of knowledge that you do, and so it really not just like is interesting to us, but it like helps the stream like be better. So that's y'all helping us out and helping everyone else out. We really appreciate it.
You'll notice too, Chris, the minions are still themed in regular Dominion.
Those are some skeletons.
Yeah.
Those are some glowy bones.
And we actually got some different ones over here. We don't have the thick boys.
Yusuf, the thick boys are on your team. Or oh no,
no,
they're like
this is like a third iteration.
They're like shrouded lava man. Used up all my stamina. Killing Onesies. Must retreat into the minion crowd. Oh yes, your buddy came to the rescue. Now it's a 2v1.
There we go.
Oh, teamwork, making the dream work. If your dream is work. Of the other team in the video game. Keep up the good work, Yusuf.
Okay.
I'm sorry the timing of me saying that was
JMT Carl, yeah, I'm not the best at For Honor either. I am better than Mike at the Warriors then. But there's plenty of people out there who are much better and much more knowledgeable at For Honor than I am.
Stitches, I see your question about what 3D programs does Ubisoft use to make their games. Honestly, a lot of different studios use different programs, so we can't really... I honestly don't know.
Yeah, well, Ubisoft also like makes their own engines.
Yeah, so like, we have some proprietary tools.
Yeah, like Anvil and Snowdrop, which is like Assassin's Creed is made on Anvil. Like The Division 2 is made with Snowdrop. Starlink, South Park are all made with Snowdrop. So those are like proprietary. Like we make those, so like you're not going to be able to like buy them and like learn them.
Unless you get a job at Ubisoft. Just do it, no problem.
Well, then you get it for free. You don't even have to buy it.
It's fair fight here.
Oh, not anymore.
Team is breaking quick before they all show up and gang up on you.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Here it is.
Do I have time to pull it off? Oof, it's long.
The flip!
Yes! God, that's so cool.
Honestly, just doing a long execution, it should be enough to bring your team out of breaking. But you captured the point, so that's fine.
You would think. Oh, we did come out of breaking. Awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good.
We joined this mid-match, Chris, and we were down like 500 to 0. So we are making. Although the difference is still about the same. The point difference is still about 500.
Just gotta capture mad points.
But since we joined, we've been even. Okay.
There. Oh,
All
see
right.
you later.
He's just gonna let me capture the point. Thanks. Thanks, Steve.
Wait a minute. Crap. I know that's happened to you folks out there. You leave the point and he immediately starts like getting capped. You're like, wait, what did I?
No.
Crap.
Ah. Okay.
Oh,
well, that was.
That's not.
The bane of my existence, Chris, and I think I've said this before, is heroes that can like stagger you and stun you, so you can't see like where you can't see like the hit indicators just there. So like Lawbringer, Centurion can do that. Bane of my existence.
I thought you were gonna say the bane of your existence was getting 3v1.
Well, that goes without saying.
Like that's a pretty universal.
I don't know.
bane.
I don't know anybody who doesn't feel that way.
Yaudo is asking, how can I get the Mozzie skins? So yeah, that's a Twitch Prime thing, I believe. I was just looking in my own like logged in Twitch. That's a Rainbow Six Siege question. They made a new skin for Mozzie where his head is a giant gooey slice of pizza. Very weird. But it's available now, I think, so give it a shot. Through Twitch Prime is one of the ways to get it. I don't know if there are more. Stitches says, love the maps and character customization that Ubisoft brings to every game. I would love to work at Ubi. Yeah, that is one of the fun things about working at Ubi is like there are a lot of games that I really like Ubisoft makes, but I get to stream them.
Just
main watching just get chopped.
Funny story, JMT Girl. I did. Centurion was giving me so much trouble that I did try, but all right, you can't beat him, join. So I did try to learn Centurion. Got like to a decent place with him. Was definitely used him in my like full honor show match with Mike from the Warriors then. But I used my Centurion against his Kensei, and his Kensei is super strong, so it did not go so well. I should get back into some Centurion though. Centurion's strong. I'd say really strong in group. In team battles, not as strong in 1v1s.
A lot of like little punching and like quick up close, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's definitely you want to get up close, you want to get dirty, and then, like I said, any hero that can like discombobulate you and like sort of not allow you to see where the hits are coming from is always going to be super strong in a team fight where like you can't read just one person. Like, if you're in a 1v1 and you're staggered, you could still pretty much tell where the hit is going to be coming from. But when you're fighting 2 or 3 people at once, that's almost impossible.
Don't want to be doing that.
Nope.
Yusuf, way to deploy your troops across all territories.
Hey,
man,
Chris, thanks.
Way to just, like, really support the broad war effort. Okay, so how did you feel about your creepy little satchel head?
Oh, I'm into it. I'm into it for sure.
Yeah? Feeling it?
Ooh, this Kensei behind us, rocking a fancy looking outfit.
Just like gotta defend those abs by any means necessary.
Hey, you got some vital organs in there. Chris W. Twitch, so Sam Fisher coming to For Honor too? Sam Fisher might be a little out of place for Honor. He is making an appearance at Ghost Recon Breakpoint though right now.
I do think it would be hilarious to make a Tom Clancy's For Honor event, but I don't
even know how that would work.
I don't know how that would work either.
Just give everyone knives, I guess?
Just bludgeoning each other with sniper rifles. Yeah, y'all have tactical knives. Just give them all guns. You do it with a gun. But would the gun fire, or would it be just like...
Oh, you're just using it as a blunt object?
Yeah. It's like...
That'd be interesting. Because of Dark X, I do have Assassin's Creed Unity on PS4.
Have we streamed? We haven't streamed Unity.
We have not streamed Unity.
We should put that on the list. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Put that on the ideas to stream. Yeah, folks. If we try to stream stuff that's like games that have like a event going on or new content that have added, but we also stream stuff from the Ubisoft past catalog. Stuff from the Uplay Plus catalog, just like all kinds of Ubisoft games. So we've done a bunch of different Assassin's Creeds over the years. And we're definitely into streaming games that y'all are interested in seeing. So if you have suggestions or games you want to see, let us know. I'll jot them down. I got the notes, and I'll try to work them in.
Yeah, totally. We're always game to play whatever things you want to see.
Man, those skeletons are quick.
Oh, I know.
Yusuf, do you go to the side because you want to fight immediately?
Yeah, 100%.
100% immediate fight. Let's go, Warden. I got a big axe.
Did I forget who I was playing? I think I was playing Jormungandr for a second. I did.
Folks, I did. How could you tell the stylish linen headpiece that you're wearing? Is that from Tier 1 Imports?
Cost Plus World Market, actually.
Cost Plus World Market.
Oh no! I was so out of stamina.
Uh-oh. The stammies!
Ah!
The stammies!
I was reverting a little bit in the beginning of that fight to like my Yorm like movesets. I was like, oh wait, these don't work with Hitokiri.
No, not so much. Stay focused, Yusuf.
Stay focused. I will stay focused.
Light parry, says Death Popstar.
I mean, hey, if you can pull off light parries consistently, more power to you. That is a difficult thing to do.
X-Stitch is asking about Ubisoft's presence in Australia. There's a map of the Ubisoft's offices around the world. If you go to if you search Ubisoft careers, there's like a careers page there, and I'm pretty sure it'll show you where Ubisoft offices are around the world and whether it's like a business office or a development studio or both. In San Francisco, we're both, but other places are just sort of one or the other. So you can try to find that there. I'll see if I can find the link.
Oh, I should stay there and heal.
Yusuf,
Chris,
get your life force back. You know,
I got it. I'm feeling good.
really want you to replenish your life's energies. It's important to stay alive.
Oh no! Oh, this raider wants it again.
Oh, coming back.
He wants that revenge.
All right, Yusuf, what's your strategy right now? Do you adapt your strategy based on what your opponent has showed you before?
I try to.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think? Ooh, tricky. You got him. Yusuf, stay frosty. Don't get too aggressive. Or be aggressive. I don't know.
Oh, I missed the parry.
Oh, so close. Does it help or hinder or neutral when I'm telling you general sportscaster type strategies in your ear?
I think it's neutral.
Okay, all right. I appreciate it.
Oh, these guys are squaring off. Let's watch.
You gonna show the respect
Oh yeah.
to the duel? That's not the mode, Yusuf.
Hey, that was sweeping, sir.
I told you.
This raider, man.
Yeah, thinks you're has got your scent.
Oh,
Got the taste for
Okay.
your blood. Got something.
that wasn't a
Hopefully
fair fight. In terms of, I got him the first time. He got me the second time. Those were fair. That one, I was sweeping. He just came. He just attacked. Welcome to the
Death
honorable.
Popstar. Death Popstar is suggesting to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Okay.
I just assumed that the claps were in there, Death Popstar. Apologies if I misrepresented or be aggressive. Cheer.
I'm sure they were. Oh, they're just sitting here having a nice little chat. Okay, well this is a bad place to be.
It's too many swords.
Okay,
Too many swords going into your body.
Where was everyone else?
Not great. Not great. When all the swords.
Yeah,
Okay,
JMT
good.
Carl, yeah. I feel like if you're playing Brawl, that is definitely the honorable mode, where it's like Brawl is 2v2, and like you kind of get paired up with like an enemy right at the start, so it's kind of like 2 duels in one. And then it's funny because if you win, you could go over and make it a 2v1, and like odds are you're gonna win, or you could try to be more honorable and sort of let the other duel finish out, even if that means your teammate losing.
We had a question earlier, Primal Kane, asking about sort of like Ubisoft events due to, you know, people being indoors and having more time to play video games and stuff. Ubisoft is actually hasn't, like, we regularly have events all the time. So, for example, this past weekend was a free weekend for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This upcoming weekend is a free weekend for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Also, Child of Light is available for free on PC until maybe for a few more days. And there's like a Rabbids coding game we have for free. Here are a few things in one of our articles that we kind of put together for that if you're looking for something new to kind of mix it up.
Yeah, Child of Light, if you haven't played it, folks, it's such like a magical game. It's like I think one of the most beautiful games like I've seen for sure.
It's really lovely, and there's like this really cool kind of arts. Yeah, the art style is very like painterly, very evocative, and the combat mechanics are also pretty neat in terms of just kind of taking turns, but like on a cadence. The cadence of the turns you take and attacks you do is kind of like a little puzzle to figure out. It's cool. Check it out. Yusuf, I believe in you. Get him. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Listen, this guy's hat is broken in the front. That just shows that he's vulnerable. Uh-oh. You got it. Yusuf, pull out of the stamina situation. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there's 2. Oh, they got you. For you.
I would have liked to have finished that 1v1 because I was feeling the you know, the dagger of time execution there.
Wanted it so bad.
Oh, we were breaking. I didn't realize it.
Rut-row. There you go. Stitches with another question about Ubisoft. What do they look for when hiring people in the art industry? You know, I'm not really sure, and I think it would be different team to team because the kind of arts challenges the different teams face. But you know, just like broadly for any job situation, people want to see that you have experience doing the thing that you want to do, you're passionate about it, and you know, you got the dedication.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a portfolio is very useful and needed. All right, we did lead our team in takedowns, also deaths, so make of that what you will.
You know, you're out there making things happen.
I'm being aggressive. I'm being aggressive.
That's right. That's right.
But at the end of the day, we're still ranking up our battle pass. That's what counts. That's what matters. Should we get a game of Breach? How do we feel? More Dominion?
I'd like to see some Breach.
Yeah.
I like it when, I like to mix it up. I like to see some more OBJs.
We got time for about one more.
A-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. No, that's not how you do it. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. That's how you spell be aggressive in tune when you're doing the chant. Death Popstar is inspiring me in the chat here. I love it. Oh yeah, the new Breach changes. Jam Carl. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Stitch is a good portfolio. If you want to work in any sort of art field, the portfolio is definitely what you need to work on.
So, for example, if you've spent a lot of time drawing pommels for large murder hammers, put it in there.
Large murder hammers.
I like that the hammers aren't like pointy. I mean, there is a pointy one. There's a few pointy ones, but a lot of them are just like, look.
It's kind of pointy.
The point is not that it's pointy. It's
I mean,
just-
there's still pointies on it. You know, there's still spikes. How long do we have left for Prince of Persia? The event ends April 2nd, so you still have some time. You have, you know, through the weekend.
Yes, to hunt the Dark Prince.
Yeah, this
we were
is
hunting
the final stages. Sorry.
Yeah, we were hunting the Dark Prince earlier in the match. That Dark Prince gets earlier in the stream, rather, and Dark Prince gets real gnarly with the slowdown times and the spikes. One of the things I do like about the spikes that the Dark Prince does is they have that like very Prince of like they're not. It's not just like here are a bunch of spikes. It's like the spikes are at all these crazy angles, and I have a very vivid memory of dying on those kinds of spikes in the first Prince of Persia game.
Oh.
You know, the 2D one, where you're sort of trying to escape
old school.
You're trying to escape this dungeon, right? But like the animation is this like, I don't know if it was rotoscoping or whatever, but it was like done in this way that it looked so much smooth. It looked very smooth for the time, and I remember being fascinated playing that as a kid. But I also remember that playing that Prince of Persia game as a kid, it was at that time where it was a little like I didn't quite get all of the things. Like I don't think I knew how to pull out the sword. Like I played at friends' houses, or I played at like the library or something, and it's like the farthest I would get was to the guy with the sword, and then he would just kill me because I didn't pull out my sword or something, or I didn't find the sword first. But just like playing that game over and over again, like the little like touch. The touch panels you'd step on to trigger the traps or try to avoid, jump it. Like there's a tactile
wall running.
Was there wall running in that one? I don't. That was. I think you're thinking.
Sorry. You're thinking.
Because I'm like going way back because it was one of these games that like was kind of came at a very like it was very impactful for me as a kid in terms of like lodging in my memories certain sounds, certain actions, certain feel. So I'm curious like what your Prince of Persia experience was, or what's another game that is like that for you, that was like I played it and I knew I wasn't quite getting it, but I still love to play it, like when it was back in the day.
100%. Sorry, I saw a request for Centurion in chat, so I'm gonna play some instead. Have I played Centurion in like 3 months? No, I haven't, but we're gonna get into it. I was considering Kensei, which has been even longer. So,
Toxic TV, this is for you.
Centurion. Yeah, this is for you, Toxic TV. Your question earlier, Chris, what is a game that like you were like maybe too young to like really understand how to play or like how to beat,
but you still really loved it?
Yeah, there was a lot for me. I'd say Mario 64.
Yeah.
Like I remember just like playing like maybe like the earliest like 5 to 10 like painting worlds in that, but like never realizing how to like get very far in it. What's a game I kept playing over and over again? I'd say like that was sort of the era, like the N64 era for me, of like I definitely remember playing a lot of GoldenEye, where like I think I didn't, you know, between my brother and I, we probably did beat that game, but it was a lot of just like, oh, let me, you know, use my Game Shark and turn on codes and, you know, cheats. And, like,
yeah, the Game Shark.
All weapons and like, or just playing multiplayer and stuff like that. Like, there was definitely a lot of games that like I wasn't quite sure how to actually beat, but like I still had plenty of fun just playing them.
Yeah, Death Popstar saying Final Fantasy VII and Elder Scrolls Morrowind were much too difficult for young toddler Star.
Yeah.
Hey Lugum, welcome to the chat.
Well, so I often say like the game that like made me a gamer, that like made me like realize like, oh, like this is what games can do, this is the potential that they have, was it was a PS2 launch game. PS2 was really the generation that like made me, you know, obsessed with games. But it was a game called Summoner on PS2. It's like a launch title, so like a Western RPG game that super got me into things. Like that's the earliest memory of a game I had, that like of me like being invested in the story and like starting from the beginning and beating it myself, like without any help.
Nice. Now you're gonna move the catapult without any help. It's all you.
It's all me. Playing the OBJ. I guess I should be reviving my teammates as well.
Yeah, man, let's go. Team up.
Yeah. Okay.
You're back, friend. Uh-oh. Here comes Peacekeeper. Fixing it up. Yusuf is not having it. Not one bit. Fighting.
Oh!
I got revenge. Oh, no, Yusuf.
Okay.
Yusuf, I feel like you've been really strong in the first part of your fights today, but closing out the deal has been eluding you a little.
That's accurate. You know, I think what it would be, I think right now I'm still in that dual mindset, you know, with Mike, that 1v1, where the issue in like a Dominion or a Breach is that like most fights last long enough for like a third party to join them and like cause some sort of chaos, whether it be minions, whether it be these pikemen, other heroes. 1v1
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
You're in the 1v1 mode. You're getting a little distracted by other things.
Yes.
Like the blue arrows of fire raining down upon your heads. I can see why that would be distracting.
Yeah, just a bit, just a little bit. Oh.
Okay, here's your 1v1, Yusuf.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
I know. I feel like this player has a lot of health bars. Uh-oh. Not a 1v1 anymore. Get away from those minions. Oh, your friend's coming! Get him. Circle around. Ding. Fighting through the minions. Pursuing.
You definitely don't want to fight in pikemen. Like, pikemen are much more intense than just like regular minions.
Yeah, they'll bog you down for
Yeah.
sure, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed!
Oh,
Oh, we got you that time. The big sweepity deep. JMD Carl saying Lawbreaker does have the most health in the game, unless you use a Warlord with bulk up plus nails.
does Lawbreaker have more health than Shigoki?
Pikeman best hero. Yeah, Death
Oh,
Bombs
confirm.
are. Let's
Confirm.
Don't confirm. Yeah. Let's not sell Pikeman short. Although, how are you feeling about the catapult here? We made it.
All right, we're almost at the gate. They haven't done much damage to it at all because we've been playing.
Got about an 8 down.
We've been keeping it clean.
Just grinding its way to the gate. Watch out!
Alright.
This jokester hiding
As
behind
long as
the
we
wheel.
stay near it, it will keep attacking. So that's what we needed. We needed to pull back.
Chris W. Twitch, did you guys say Breakpoint is free this coming weekend? I'm on Xbox. Yes, this coming weekend will be a free weekend for Ghost Recon Breakpoint across all platforms.
It actually starts tomorrow, not even this weekend.
Yeah.
March 26th.
Yeah, and that's on Xbox for it. So, get in there.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but you might even be able to preload it right now.
Yeah, check it out. Why not? Can't hurt. Oh, he's going in there with the last bit of health. Braving.
Someone's got to get
arrows.
this ram moving, Chris.
You have some feats you can use to bolster your strength.
I don't right now. I also think my feats might not be specialized for Reach because this is kind of a last minute pick. Because normally I would like to have a feat that is. Oh no! I'd like to have a feat that's giving me back health for minion kills.
You have so little health. It's so
Okay, wait.
funny.
Let's go see if we can find some health.
But you were there for the breakthrough?
It's not broken
You
yet.
just have
We need
them
one
not
more
quite
ram.
broken.
We're gonna come get this health here.
Oh. Watch your back. Watch your back.
I'm watching, I'm looking. Shucking, I'm driving.
JMT Carl says, can't wait to play Breakpoint on my Windows 95.
Oh,
Oh man, Windows 95 is 25 years old.
oh my god. Oh god.
Good morning to you. All right, Delton, gonna go watch this R6 Esports. Enjoy. Love me some R6 Esports. Who are you rooting for before you go? Let me know. Who's your team? Who are you rooting for? I was rooting for Fnatic at the 6 Invitational, and also Ninjas in Pajamas. I don't know.
Why
Ninjas
those
in
teams?
Fnatic had this crazy run at the 6 Invitational that just like they took down. I feel like they took down G2. They took down other like heavily favored teams, and I'm also like the Australia Pacific region, Asia region is all been kind of like not like making it to the finals or anything in previous SIs. So I was rooting for them, and then Ninjas in Pajamas from Brazil were just like so quick, so dynamic. Like their playstyle was so like lively that I just really enjoyed it.
Got it. Oh. Also, they just have a cool name. Let's be honest.
Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So that person's hitting you a lot, and they hit your neck parts. That doesn't.
No, I mean, I don't think getting a hit in the neck with a giant stick would feel very good, if I'm being honest.
I believe it was the American Medical Association that said protect your neck.
Yes.
As just a general health advice.
That's exactly who said that.
How we doing, Catapult? We made it through the first one. We're on our way to the second one, but seem to have stalled out a little bit. Definitely
I got distracted.
tougher. Definitely the attackers is a tougher side, would you say, here in Breach?
Ooh. I actually think it's pretty even.
Oh, all right.
I honestly think it just comes down, like, I've seen super one-sided matches both ways. And it really just comes down to who is playing who. Like, people get too caught up in just trying to get kills, running around the map. If you're not staying by the ram, if you're not constantly clearing pikemen, you're not gonna do well.
Speaking of pikemen, Death Popstar says those archers are messing up your pikemen.
Yeah, archers mean business too.
I feel like Yusuf has been one of the lone orange team folks on the catapults, though, broadly. So, like, even if you see the archers messing up your pikemen, is it better to stay and, like, you work on the enemy pikemen and just hope that your other teammates who are running around are going to take a shot at some archers once in a while?
So, it really depends. Like, if no one else is on the ram, then I'm going to stay by the ram. If it feels like we have some people here, I might go to try and take out some archers, trying to claim that point. But at the end of the day, the attacking...
There might be some health under there in that little... to the left, the opposite door.
At the end of the day, the pikemen are, before the ram gets to the gate and you can pour the hot oil on it, the pikemen are going to be the ones that are doing the damage to it. So you want to get them off, if you can.
There you go.
See, our ram has been stalled though, but no one was playing it. All these pikemen here. Ooh! I don't know what happened there.
Dead body just fall on your head.
I think someone tried to maybe air execute me?
Or maybe they just got kicked off a ledge because there's a bridge over you, right? Or no, or just...
No, there's a zip line, so I think they tried to...
There's a zip line.
Maybe they jumped off too early, or I was too close to the ram.
GMT, Carl, and Death Pops are talking about the flag.
Oh, the flag, yeah. If you pick up the flag, you can mount it on the back of your ram to give it armor, or the defending team can mount it at their gate to give that more armor. Ooh!
Kilberger saying he tried death with love. And, well, there was death, all right. That's perhaps not the... Wait a minute. What is this pixel party?
That was a cool
voxel party?
Yeah, I've been playing the objective so long, I forgot that there were enemy heroes in this.
Yusuf's in a world of pikemen.
Ooh.
there was an extra splat noise on that one that I'm not used to.
It seemed like it, right? It seemed like it. Alright, let's get some attack power buffs.
Yes, the ghostly sword. By the power of Grayskull. Oh, baby. You're gonna go for the revive. Oh, watch out. Oh. Ram heavily damaged. It's okay. Still hope. Just chop it, man. Solid. Get these pikemen out of your face.
Oh no, so you see they've shielded the gate.
I do see that.
I'm disappointed right now because our ram was doing fine, and then I don't know what happened, but
It's phase 2.
phase 2 is not going good for us.
Knock, knock. Just imagining the time when this is what warfare was like, cool, let's just pull up to a huge fortress and hit it with a really heavy thing. And
Oh, it's gnarly, right?
Feel very lucky to not be living in those times. Go.
But you know, as we've said many times, Chris, you would have been a bard.
Yeah, true. Been getting reports from the battlefield and singing the praises or laments. Yeah, what do you think the anti-war sentiment was about the bard? Some people were like, maybe this is good for barding because there's lots of heroic acts.
I think that's exactly it. Like you have more material to work with.
That's true, get the material. But is it not good for barding because people don't have extra coin to throw at the bard if it's like lean times? That's battle.
That's fair.
You know? It's the type of bard economics you gotta consider. We're getting F for respects in the chat for the Ram.
No, the Ram.
There it is. R.I.P. Indeed.
Look, all right, let's look at objective score here. Let's look at objective score.
Oh my goodness.
I have
objective
4
score
times
than
as
the entire
much.
team combined.
People aren't playing the objective. That's what Breach is about. All about the objective. Don't go for kills.
Yusuf, that was a great.
Look at that. I had 1 takedown. I only had 1 takedown. That's fine. I'm okay with it. That's not what Breach is about. Mr. 11 takedowns, very low objective score.
I guess we can see which team was victorious.
Rip the Ram.
Strong OBJ score, Yusuf. I'm proud of you. You did good work out there.
Thank you.
Folks, this is For Honor. We were playing the Blades of Persia event. It's live through April 2nd, which is next week. So if you want to get out there, tangle with the Dark Prince, and get your hands on that Dagger of Time and try to do some cool supernatural stabbies, get in there. Try it out. We'll be back on Friday with another stream at 10 a.m. We'll be playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We're showing off new Episode 2 missions with your boy Sam Fisher.
Ooh.
And also it's going to be a free weekend, so if you folks are out there playing, let us know. There's the Dark Prince. Look at him. Look at that.
He looks so cool. Shout out to the art team.
Yeah, it's really cool. Feels like the blades.
Also, that hair, very like Super Saiyan-esque.
Oh yeah, it's like it's flowing too.
Yeah.
It seems to like just flow upwards.
Oh yeah, just constant energy flowing up.
I might get my hair to flow upwards.
Stitches, it's 5 a.m.
Stitches, go to bed.
I need to go to bed. 5 a.m. is when I wake up.
Wake up, maybe? What do you... So, well, hey, Stitches and everyone in the chat, thank you for joining us, Carl, Popstar, Chris, Luniar, etc., etc. It was great having you all in the chat. Super fun to have you here. Join us on Friday. We'll be doing some more.
Take care, y'all.
Yusuf, what do you say?
Yeah, you have until April 2nd to play the Blades of Persia event, too. So if you're interested in that, be sure to check it out. And then we'll see you Friday. Take care, y'all.
All right. See ya.